Okay, so it has begun. As we can see, Fantasy is going the one way, and WAMBATTAH the other way. So, let's see what's gonna happen here as the match has been started. And basically, okay, Fantasy got... Okay, so thus it has begun. Lock blue. And okay, so as we see, Fantasy has gotten his first kill. And imagine this. Imagine this. He is... Oh, now he's got his third kill, I'm sorry. And it's a very interesting map, actually. This is not like the... Oh, holy shit, 4-1, 4-1. Well, obviously, Fantasy has been, you know, trying this map before. Meaning, like, even today, even before this match. Nice.
The nading from Fantasy is really good. It's really good.
Does please use the team chat? Wait a second, is he using a team chat or no? I didn't understand the Mr. Kaput. But anyway, my bad. I'm sorry. You know how many. His parentheses do not help. But anyway. We see that we have a lead of +3 to Fantasy. What do you think of his movements, you know, here?
Very nice. I really like the movement of Fantasy, and somehow he really knows where people spawn in this map. So he is good with the nading and the change of the weapon.
I've seen something like it in, for example, Roaring. I remember in MK4 finals, you know, and not even like, I wouldn't say like finals exactly, but even with Blograt, you know, many players are very understandful of this map to that degree. However, Fantasy seems to have like unreal sense of this map, just like you said. WAMBATTAH is just basically stomping along, you know, like just prodding and trying
like
to...
Like Rambo.
Yeah, for sure. He tries to see... Very interesting. Wow. Nice kill by WAMBATTAH now. And it seems he tries to build at least on some kind of a momentum here. Because... 11-8. Wow. Wow.
The only thing I don't really like is Fantasy used to pick a shotgun on long range fights a lot on this match.
It seems, yeah, he can go a little bit more, yeah. Nicely said. Also, by the way, I'm commentating, of course, with with Max, this match, the semi-finalist, and, you know, looking forward to his match as well. Quite soon, I presume, hopefully. But, first, let's get it over with here. So this is the last match, of course, of quarterfinals, and right now, +3 to Fanta. WAMBATTAH with a nice retaliation. And again, the gap has decreased. Nice response by Fanta. He desperately needs to win this map. Because WAMBATTAH is not someone you wanna push to the, you know, push games with him. Or like, oh, what a nice hit.
You saw it again. The Fantasy was switching to his shotgun, or to his nade, and then he gets surprised.
Yeah, it seems he didn't. Why do you think? Like, didn't he, like, even before when I saw it, he played a little bit more smarter against you, even seems. Yeah, he was, like, quite on his game.
Yeah, exactly. And he was not picking a shotgun on the long range fights all the time, and
Seems
he was nading a bit more. Maybe it's the nerves a little bit.
A little bit for sure. It seems maybe even when he started, maybe it didn't kind of get to him like completely. But right now, it seems nice nade actually. But it seems he's doing a little bit of extra. But
that was a very nice kill.
Absolutely, he's keeping himself very close. But WAMBATTAH now +2.
That's a nice shot.
Fantasy needs to have himself as some kind of a streak right now. Whoa!
Nice shot.
Whoa! That was beautiful. Oh no! Now
the thing is, what Fantasy is not expecting is that WAMBATTAH is just running, and his playstyle is more like based on hearing sounds and take it slow.
Yeah.
So he needs time to adjust to his playstyle.
I agree. Very nicely said, man. Very nicely said, and great notice
but it's
again.
a draw now. It's a draw.
It's a draw. WAMBATTAH, yeah, wow, it's going, absolutely tit for tat, and like right now it's 2020 again. Again tied up. Nice anticipation by Wamb.
Very nice kill indeed.
Aha. He was wounded from somewhere there, and
such a nice nade.
Wow, Fantasy really reads his opponent amazingly here. This for sure is his map.
You see, this is what I mean again with the shotgun.
Yeah, it's valid what you're saying. Whoa. I'm sorry, Max. Yeah, you wanted to add something?
No. I was just noticing, but I will stop saying things about it right now.
Right now, very interesting that they are completely tied up again, WAMB +1, and I don't know. It's Fantasy for sure needs some kind of a answer here.
Wamp is taking it nice and slow now. He's using his time.
Just gauging, yeah, like where his opponent is. But he got wounded, let's say, quite handsomely by Fanta, but... Aha. And Mr. Punisher is here. Mr. Okay, +1 to Wamp. I wanted to say that Mr. Huge, tournament management #2. And very interesting that right now, Wamp has 20, oh my gosh. Oh wow, +2, to Wamp. Fantasy needed this kill very, very quickly. He needs to at least tie it up. Do not give WAMBATTAH the win here. How will it end? Oh, Fantasy. He needed to go for a confrontation there. +1 to... Oh, okay. So, okay, +1 to Fanta from kind of the start. Nice kill by Fantasy. What you think, Max, of this? Hey, Max, are you there? It seems Max is like going in and out. But anyway, 2-0 to Fantasy, and it seems it's very interesting map pick. I would say very interesting choice for Fantasy. Because for WAMBATTAH, because in all honesty, I don't know if he really would like to play this map. Because is it his strongest map? And like think about it. So Fantasy has taken his map first. Okay, he lost there. But should WAMBATTAH lose here? It doesn't sound, very promising in terms of. Then there is again Fantasy's map pick. +4 to Fantasy. He seems to be quite dominating here, but it may change, you know, in an instant. This started as well, like on the previous map as well, completely like this. And right now, even though Fantasy seems to be ahead, on the previous map, for example, WAMBATTAH has seized the initiative later in the map. And right now, nice kill again for WAMBATTAH. Still Fantasy retaliates. Nice box hugging going on, but Fantasy just noticed his opponent first. But WAMBATTAH seems to be playing well. Actually, nice move by WAMBATTAH, but very interesting how WAMBATTAH is playing this map. He seems to play this map much more in the open, while I don't quite know if this should be the go-to move here to play in the open, just like WAMBATTAH is doing. He's showing a little bit maybe overconfidence in his aim. Now, of course, his aiming skills are just unreal. One of the best I've ever seen. His tactics are unreal. But right now, tactically, that's for sure seems to be a mistake going on like this. But hey, 3 kills in a row are showing something, you know, a little bit different in the last maybe 30 seconds or so. But still, why do you proceed with this quite flawed tactics, I would say, on this map? Especially against an opponent who knows the tactics here. Right now, WAMBATTAH is trying to use those boxes. But for sure, Fantasy needs to now capitalize on his lead right now. It's +6. It's, you know, it's close, but still. If Fantasy manages to keep it around this, you know, kind of tit-for-tat way, or like, you shoot me, I shoot you, hey, he's gonna be in a good spot till on the, let's say, for the end of this map. Nice kill by Fantasy. +7. And WAMBATTAH, I don't know what's WAMBATTAH doing right there. It's kind of a little bit strange, to be quite honest with you. Maybe, and I don't think, obviously, he wouldn't be spoofing or you know, doing like some intentionally playing some 5D chess, trying to, you know, prove his opponent that, hey, I'm just gonna shoot you in the open and I'm just gonna win you like that. And knowing WAMBATTAH, he's not privy to those kinds of trickery, at least on tournaments like this. But very interesting is that +7, and the gap is just nice kill by Fantasy, but the gap, I'm sorry, seems to be the same. Nice retaliation by WAMBATTAH. Fantasy responds. Now WAMBATTAH responds. Again, it plays in the hand of Fantasy, you know? You shoot me, I shoot you. That's it. Let's proceed with this map. It's just +8, right? So right now, again, should they go like this, and Fantasy doesn't have to exert that much of effort, hey, he's gonna be in a good spot till the end of the map. Plus, he has won, WAMBATTAH won him only +1 on the last map. So, again, in a tiebreaker situation, hey, Fantasy is in a better spot, because hey, +7 is more than +1. So
you know what the interesting thing is, that WAMBATTAH, you also saw it on Ice World, and on this map is playing much different than the other people are. And I think that's also because WAMBATTAH hasn't been playing the rock mod that much, so he doesn't really know the way to play. But that catches Fantasy a little bit off guard. You know, all the forward movement of WAMBATTAH is different than he's used to.
Yeah, for sure. It's not like, nicely said. It's not like WAMBATTAH is playing like as much anti-Plograt style, let's say, as possible, you know. He's like just going forward, like almost a Rambo style here, I would say. But Max, it isn't, honestly, I gotta call it out a little bit. It's just not logical here, honestly, man. WAMBATTAH with a nice kill. Hello, Mr. Punisher. We welcome you, and you know, we're very happy to to hear your voice. And right now, it's +9. Oh, okay. Still, +8. Okay, +9. Oh, I'm sorry, +7. To Fantasy. Will WAMBATTAH make something happen here? Hey, the time is getting short. Nice job by Fantasy, for sure. So what you think, Max? I mean, like, what's happening?
I think Fantasy should first start using the time. I mean, he has no risk to spawn, so just play tactically.
For sure.
Yeah.
I would say
I agree. I'm not sure if this is the way to play this map. And I think WAMBATTAH could have got a lot of more kills if he just uses the cover more.
Like, yeah, nicely said. And it seems that maybe Fantasy is like just doing, he is kind of, his practice is paying off. WAMBATTAH came in a little bit, of course, you know, he doesn't practice here on those maps so much, but he knows all of them. From all his tournaments, he knows them. What's going on here? Why does WAMBATTAH just go like that forward? Man, what's happening?
Well, let's be honest. WAMBATTAH knows he's behind, so he can just play it slowly. But the best thing to do is rushing now.
That's actually a little bit, but that's what I mean. You know, why don't you conserve points? Now, I don't know. It all of this is a little bit strange for me. But still, hey, WAMBATTAH is an unreal player. But right now, hey, he just has given a huge advantage to Fantasy. Okay, so this map is over, and it's very interesting how it went. Well, we got ourselves a series.
I don't really think that's a good choice against WAMBATTAH, because it's a very small map, and it's easy to learn. I think it's better for Fantasy to choose a little bit more maps where you need to have knowledge of the map to win, for example.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's...
For example, Spam 2 is a map where you need a lot of tactic. And I think those are the maps where Fantasy can win.
You mean just stand in the middle?
Like I did.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it worked against you, so...
But it's like... But, you know, aside from all the banter and stuff, and all that happened, to me, honestly, I'm still quite a bit perplexed. Like, the previous map is really had me a little bit, like, first off, WAMBATTAH maybe is conserving his Fragger apartments for later, right? It might be the option for him. However, why do you pick Aim Train where you obviously... I don't know, man. It's very strange what happened.
He didn't even know the name, so that says enough.
Yes. What the hell? Everybody knows that this is, of course, live already. And WAMBATTAH with a nice retaliation. 7-7. But I would say that it's Plograd's thinking is a little bit right too, because it seems that WAMBATTAH, you know, when he played like even before or something, he has better aim than how he kind of aimed, and better tactics, it seems. Do you think that this could be like something that he was trying to kind of toy around or something, or no? I don't understand like what was happening there.
No, I don't think so.
I also don't think so, that it was like, you know, and of course nobody is like saying anybody is disrespectful, but it's just very interesting choices all around. And for example, for Fanta right now, yeah? Just like you said, why do you put on the Rocket, yeah? What would be a more suitable map? I mean, besides everything else we discussed, you know?
Xmas Alley.
Xmas
that's
Alley.
a good one.
Good one, for sure, for sure.
That's the one where Fanta was pretty good.
Sorry, what did you say, Punisher?
That's the one where Fanta was pretty good.
Yeah.
On Xmas Alley.
Yeah, he's... Yeah. I also like how he plays on Mini Fight, for sure. Okay, now Fantasy responds. They are tied up. But hey, it's getting... this map is getting just tied. Nice job by WAMBATTAH. +1. +2. Is it gonna be like they're gonna try to win on, you know, like it seems that, hey, maybe Vamp will win here, then he will choose whatever map, and Fantasy will win up that one. I don't know, man. So what you think now? As we are tied up, it's very close. Who will win this map or this duel or whatever, or who has the advantage? Hey, any thoughts, guys?
It's too early to say now.
Yeah.
I think they both have a good chance.
Even though, let's be honest, Fantasy was a little bit, you know, let's say not disrespected, but kind of, you know, written off a little bit, right? I mean, like, hey, Fantasy against Vamp, seems that Vamp should even have it kind of easy. But I was quite hesitant, actually, to say that, you know, in terms of knowing how much Fanta had practiced. And right now, he for sure is bringing his A game to the table. Nice response by WAMBATTAH. I bet WAMBATTAH still remembers this map against Plograd. The very, let's say, upsetting map for him, no doubt, but... Okay, +2.
Nice
shot by Fantasy. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, he did it again. Beautiful. No, of course, not headshot, but... What a nice use of those poles. Nice. The best use of cover. Oh my gosh, he's just doing... You know, he's going all out. Now, WAMBATTAH is obviously very close. And again, it's tied. Hey. It may go down to the wire. +1. Fantasy +2. WAMBATTAH is playing kind of, let's say, more in the open, but however... Oh, what a nice response. Back and forth, back and forth. It's the same as... Okay, it's tied up. WAMBATTAH takes the initiative. Nice kill by Fantasy. Oh my gosh, they're going... Holy shit, they're going completely together, you know, this... So many lead changes. And now WAMBATTAH has +3. Fantasy better win this one. It's his map pick. +3 to WAMBATTAH. And I'm sorry, I know I'm, you know, his name I'm pronouncing every time differently. I'm sorry for that.
You can just say WAMP.
Wamp.
It's easier.
Wamp. But I will be saying then WAMP, WAMP, WAMP. You killed WAMBATTAH. Okay, so.
And it's a draw again.
It's draw. Oh my gosh. WAMBATTAH with a nice response again. Both just trying to shoot at their best, you know, both seem like masters of this, you know, of whatever is going on here, and it's just beautiful. Both are just exchanging those amazing headshots. WAMBATTAH is playing a little bit too much in the open for sure. But still a nice kill. Wow, midair. Just a beautiful kill. We are seeing some fucking amazing match, ladies and gentlemen. It's just incredible. WAMBATTAH tied it up. Oh my gosh. Another headshot. 3 kills in a row. This is for sure a very clutch situation right now. Somebody has to pull through. That was a long shooting, but hey, it paid off for Fanta. Tied up with 24 seconds to go. 20 seconds to go. It's still unclear who got this kill. Who will take this? WAMBATTAH +1. Fantasy better respond quick.
And WAMBATTAH is... he got himself killed with a nade.
Oh, whoa. He actually Fantasy killed him. But right now it's very important. 2 seconds, 1 second. Oh my gosh, it's time limit hit. It's a tie game. Tie. Holy crap, guys. Incoming. Good luck, have fun. So this is the map which WAMBATTAH enjoys. And it's kind of his bread and butter, so to say, on those tournaments. But you can never know for sure who's gonna prevail. WAMBATTAH with a nice kill. So, as I stated before, and as many of you know by now, it's 1-1. And of course, the general margin is being won by Fantasy for now. And it's tied up here. So, WAMBATTAH with a nice retaliation kill. Fantasy with a nice nade. It's not gonna be so easy for WAMBATTAH here for sure. Oh, I hope he will not cruise. Fantasy heard him very nicely. Why is WAMBATTAH like went in so automatically, let's say? Oh, he can hear him again. WAMBATTAH with a nice kill. He for sure needed this. Nice retaliation, +2. +2 to Fantasy, but still. Three kills in a row with WAMBATTAH. Aha, +1 now. Well, for sure, it is his map. Wow, nice kill by Fantasy. Very smart. Okay, it's a close duel, and WAMBATTAH won that one with a... Wow. Nice. He won that one with a shotgun, but then a quick response by Fanta. And I'm sorry, I will say, Fantasy, not like Fanta, or like Vamb. Or like... Great job by WAMBATTAH. So what you say, Punisher? I think Max left the other channel.
No, I'm back.
I'm back. You're back.
Just joined again.
Okay. So, okay, guys, hey, talk to me a little bit. It's come on.
We are thrilled, man, about the match. We're
hey, we all are, and hey, it's lovely to watch. But +3, right? What was Fantasy was thinking he was there on that roof.
Yeah. The roof is really a great spot because it's really hard for people downstairs to hit upstairs.
Yeah. Depends.
Depends on your aim, of course.
That small roof is harder. Where Womba is now.
Yeah.
Whoa, nice.
I think this is one of the strongest places in the game. Also because you have the dark background, so it's hard to see that.
Yeah, exactly.
You see, that's when found his spot. He's just gonna sit here all day.
For sure. Nicely said. And this is why this is kind of his bread and butter of maps, what I referred to earlier. But hey, let's say he wins this, right? Then comes Fantasy. And he has his map pick. And it's just, 2-1. Not the best position to be in, but...
You see the mental effect of the nade? WAMBATTAH wanted to go backwards.
Yeah.
Then he got killed.
Fantasy started this map real strong. at first. But
That's
right now,
a nice kill.
that's a nice kill, yeah. But right now, whenever Wamp will have to have a high ground, could be problematic for Fantasy. Just like right now, he's trapped between two windows and a wall between them. He better think quick. Oh my gosh, WAMBATTAH with a nice kill. What the headshot? He needed just a small seam. Oh my gosh, and again a headshot with a... He's getting used to his old lovely map. Oh. Okay, now that has to be demoralizing to Fantasy, for sure. Holy crap!
Fanta is shooting too soon.
And
He
WAMBATTAH
wasn't using his spawn protection.
Now, yeah, he feels like maybe he will watch this. Oh my gosh, he will watch this map like, you know, down the drain. And holy crap, what a kill by WAMBATTAH.
WAMBATTAH turned on the engine, you know?
Yeah, he ramped up the ante for sure.
He put in this in the nitroglycerine and meep meep.
His
For
Red Bull kicked in.
Red Bull, yeah, exactly. For sure, there is like... And he ate his spinach in the morning as well. It's like...
The cocaine is kicking in, you know?
Yeah, but right now it's... okay, let's say it's -14 for Fantasy. He should be able to bring this gap down, yeah, for sure. Now he has to just work against this gap. You don't even need to win this, but hey, work against this gap, you know? Don't let it be like a domination. Very nice moves by Fanta, but WAMBATTAH just straight aimed. Wow. Now WAMBATTAH is making a real statement out here. (33-19). Nice thinking by Fantasy. He tries to now see where he's above. Oh, he is above. Wow, did WAMBATTAH now finally started to approach it with some tactics and well-poised aiming? Wow. Plus 18. 19.
What a name.
Plus 20 right now, but it seems... Wow, plus 21. I'm sorry, plus 20. What? Dead headshot. Okay, WAMBATTAH for sure amped up his ante. WAMBATTAH. Oh, okay. Okay, that's a statement win for WAMBATTAH for sure. Okay, so let's write this down. So 43-22.
Those men have guns.
Okay, so thus it has begun another chapter. And 2-1. Fantasy is leading. So thus we have...
Sorry, small correction. 2-1. WAMP is leading, not Fantasy.
I'm so, yes, nicely. Thank you. It's just, you know, I was just checking for the demo and stuff like this. But absolutely, of course. Thank you.
Unacceptable.
Yeah, I should be kicked, like just like voted, yeah, before. So, but hey, look at this now. Like I said, Fantasy should have this map like fucking handled. But hey, it doesn't mean nothing against an opponent like WAMBATTAH or, you know, those elite players. It just, you never know. You just have to
But
do your
the
best.
thing you really notice is that WAMBATTAH adapts very fast to the playstyle. So
That's for
last
sure.
round he also lost quite hard in the beginning, but after a while he gets in the flow.
Yes.
Then he almost seems unstoppable, you know?
It's like, yeah, it's like somebody has a saying, like, I think even... yeah, it's like you cannot, you know, you start slow, but then you just can't stop, you know, at some point. He is kind of like I wouldn't say that I ever noticed that about him, you know, before. He is not that kind of a player, I would say, but for this
Snowball
match,
effect.
yeah, nicely said. Wow, nice. Fantasy is still, you know, he's now showing off his moves. He's just going Spider-Man all over this map. And
Peter Parker in the house, man.
Yeah, but right now he for sure, I think, has his alter ego on, you know, like Mr. Spider-Man suit on. But who knows? Again, hey, maybe WAMBATTAH can turn him back to Peter Parker. Who knows, you know? And plus let me check again. Aha, okay. +8. WAMBATTAH now 1. And okay, +7 to Fantasy. +8 to Fantasy. He's working really interestingly. When you watch Fantasy, how he's moving up on this roof and what moves he's doing, it's like it's surreal. He for sure has this map on his grips, and now look at this. Now he's trying to create a gap big enough for him to decide, to have the deciding map. Many people thought that Fantasy will not win this, but I don't know. And I wouldn't say like many people, but for sure I've seen, you know, quite some people saying that, you know, Fantasy should be kind of almost written off, let's say. So what you would say, Max and Punisher? Are you rooting for an underdog here, so to say? At least if we take like public thinking.
It's too close.
It's hard for me to say who will win, honestly, and
I think neither of these players are underdogs. They're both amazing, and I think
absolutely.
They both have a great reputation. WAMBATTAH has a great reputation in gold, and Fantasy here, obviously.
Yes. And PH Clan, of course, is like just I mean, kudos to them, you know. Every time I see like a great player, it's kind of from them, you know. I very like and very respect their clan. And
the only thing I don't think is possible is for Fantasy to work away the how do you say it, the lead.
You mean like the let's say the summary margin, yeah, of those scores, you think, yeah?
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult. Actually, I don't really know what the score was on M-Train.
I think it's pretty close now.
Yeah, it is. And Fantasy still, but however, Fantasy needs to, I haven't, you know, counted up the tally, but let's say that Fantasy still needs, I would say he needs to win this map maybe around 8-ish or something, I think. Or no, maybe even 10-ish, you know. We will check this out later a little bit. If it gets to that. 21 to 14. And we are hitting the less than 3-minute mark. Let's enjoy this together. It's just those moments are unreal. We are looking at great players, and it's like you can never repeat this match. What's gonna be happening here? So enjoy this, ladies and gentlemen. +6. +7 to Fanta. Interesting use of the boxes, isn't it? WAMBATTAH plus... Oh, I'm sorry, Fantasy +7. +8. +9. Oh my gosh, Fantasy is going for for as much as he can. He will try to squeeze out every single kill out here. Wow, the use of those boxes is just surreal. What you say, like Max, like, and Punisher, that like the tactics that are going on here by Fantasy in particular. Yeah, hello. Yeah, hi.
Hello.
It seems... Okay, guys. I will not then wait for your response for 2 years. Nice retaliation by Vamp, but still, -7. And of course, Fantasy does want to increase this gap as much as possible.
Oh, nice shotgun shot by Wamp.
Absolutely.
And by Fantasy.
Uh-huh.
Oh, small leg spike.
He is using it as a pure tactical expert. The tactical genius of this map. Holy crap, what a reaction, what a sense, what an intuition. What a nice kill by WAMBATTAH. But -10. Oh my
I think Fantasy, it's impossible Fantasy to lose. Now he just needs to pump up those numbers, you know? Pump them up!
Pump them up. You got to pump it up. Because the thing is actually quite simple. Because nice kill by Fantasy. Right now we will be heading towards, for sure now it seems, we will be getting towards the first tiebreaker of those quarterfinals. And WAMBATTAH has... Oh, nice trick there. No, I won't give you... Who knows if this kill was actually the most important... Oh, okay. GG. So now, we will take some time to tally up those numbers. 37 to 25.
WAMBATTAH is a total score of 126. And Fanta of 128.
Good luck, have fun. Okay, so holy crap. They're gonna rip our hearts out, you know, for this. This duel has been just going so close. And in all honesty, Fantasy is just like, oh my gosh, he's aiming.
Having an amazing start, by the way. 4 kills in a row.
WAMBATTAH better adjust quickly. Maybe this one will pay off for Fantasy. Oh, WAMBATTAH has gotten this SIG. No, but why? I don't think this adjustment could pay off for WAMBATTAH. Maybe he could, but like, maybe, I don't know, guys. What you think of this?
Well, actually, it's quite a good tactic. On aim train, for example, the SIG is really OP. But I think this map has too many, how do you say it?
Yeah, and
not enough
like,
cover. And you spawn too high.
The SIG is still good though. Like, even without just the scope.
For sure it is good, but Fantasy right now is like, I don't know. Fantasy was killed him. I don't know if SIGing would be like, you see those adjustments should
he
be...
changed back to AK. He figured it's not working.
Yeah, he did. And WAMBATTAH better stay on point right now, and it's a crazy match how it is going on. So many adjustments. So, oh my gosh, why is WAMBATTAH walking on the ramp there, and why is he... Oh,
I think it's because he doesn't know the tactic. He's just doing the same thing 3 times in a row.
He was playing here so many times. He knows this map. I mean, really. It's
he's
unlike
walking over his
WAMBATTAH.
dead body.
What he's doing right now is so unlike WAMBATTAH, to be honest. Knowing him, and I don't mean it in a bad way, but 8 kills in a row. Are you serious? It's like...
He's just running around.
WAMBATTAH is... Wow. 3 kills in a row, 19 to 5. WAMBATTAH still has some time, and I mean, he can adjust, but what Fantasy is drilling at home. He's taken over this duel, Fantasy, on this last map, which has the huge potential to now be truly the last map in this duel. 4 kills in a row. Holy crap. Nice trash talking, but it's all part of the fun in game. But like, hey, I'm feeling a little bit heartbroken. Like WAMBATTAH is just an amazing player, just a surreal player. But like, right here, he should be. WAMBATTAH should be playing more on point. He has the aim for it. He has everything and tactics and all of it. But like right now, the gap has grown so much.
Yeah, it's gonna be very difficult for him to come back.
Plus 20 and against an opponent who is so serious. Oh shit! There was a lag. Let's see how it goes now. Hopefully it was a one-off thingy. Okay, so Fantasy plus 22. WAMBATTAH, okay, he got himself. And uses Alteron instead. But I think, like, plus 22 Fantasy, but... Come on, WAMBATTAH, you can adjust, you know, at least don't let him win yourself here like this. Use the spawn protection. But it almost seems he doesn't use spawn protection, though.
That's why you lost, Punisher.
What?
That's why you lost, because hiding was not allowed.
What's hiding is not allowed? In semifinals. Okay, that's 37 to 14. Fantasy is going on an amazing streak, but Fantasy is playing. Oh no, okay, right now he's truly. Oh yeah, Fantasy is now showing that, hey, my aim is here. You know, at least on this map, it's superior now because you see WAMBATTAH, he's out in the open and he could win him in terms of like at least those one-on-one battles, even from the distance. But like, what the nice headshot by WAMBATTAH, but WAMBATTAH, he can adjust, but like, nice job by Fantasy, and of course, we are all a little bewildered here, but still, the duel is amazing.
Nice shot by WAMBATTAH. You still see the amazing aim.
Yes.
It's almost like WAMBATTAH is like, I don't want to make time for just sitting behind boxes. I'm just gonna go Rambo full in, you know?
That for sure,
Yeah.
and that's respectful in a degree, you know? It's quite respectful in terms of like...
Oh
shit. But nice. And you can see, everyone who is looking at this footage right now can see like the trash talk going on against Max and Flowrat, and of course we are hyping this match a little bit. Yeah. And for sure, you know, I think that there shall be Team Maestro Max. He knows I'm training Max as well. Of course, I'm training with Flowrat as well. And just for a second, it seems that we're gonna have a hateful duel, you know, and those are the duels I love, you know. I personally love the hate, so it's just awesome. 51 to 24. But hey, I gotta say that WAMBATTAH, he is a surreal, amazing player, one of the best I've ever seen, you know, with my two eyes, and a little bit unfortunate situation on this map. For sure, he can play here better, you know. But, and yeah, even Flowrat is riding, like, his aim is really fucking great, but...
he's really so controlled all the time, you know? It's like, his movements are super fluid, it's like, but no shaking, nothing. It's almost like he's using a robot arm or something, you know?
Do you think he has, like, kind of given up or something? I don't know, like... But Fantasy's aim is, of course, hey, we are underappreciating Fantasy's aim right now, by the way. The fucking kills that were made here by Fantasy, they're fucking epic.
Yeah, they are.
It almost seems that actually Fantasy could have even concocted a little bit of this, you know, theory that, you know, that he is not maybe as good aimer or whatever. And now it's kind of paying him those dividends, because 62 to 31. The ratio is 2 here against WAMBATTAH. And WAMBATTAH, knowing the competitor he is, he will want to fucking return and fucking crush his opponents. At least, I don't know if on this map, but it seems he can do much better on this map for sure. But huge respect to WAMBATTAH for a great game. Great, amazing sights he has given us. Thank you, sir. And great job by Fantasy. Welcome to the semi-finals.